Hi guys, it's Simon at Kairos Capital Markets with the weekly review of Aussie dollar and pound yen. So Aussie dollar, I had a nice significant break to the downside, and let me explain what I like about this trade. So this is the weekly chart here. Obviously we're in a range between 717 and 77 at this present moment in time. Now if you notice how the weekly 50 has provided dynamic support and resistance within this range quite nicely. But here, if you notice, we closed below it, and I do believe we'll carry on going lower. If you look here, we closed above it and carry on doing that, and that's what I feel as being what will happen next. So just on the weekly chart now, this bearish engulfing candle closing below the weekly 50 is quite a significant bearish move, considering weekly 50 has provided within this range, surprisingly actually, has provided some nice support and resistance, dynamic support and resistance there. So the daily has stopped at 75 after NFP announcement. Again, not surprised there. Key level, people put those as their limits there. Now for this chart to head lower, well, if it does head lower, we want to come down to 74, 75, 74, 5 to 74 area, come back up and test the 75 area, then take it short. That might be next week actually. This week I think might be just a little head lower down, or it could move up higher to this daily 50 area. Now I don't think the daily 50 is going to be the most fantastic of areas, but 76 has given some intraday support and resistance where I've traded off a couple of times, so it may pop up to that. The daily 50 has given some minor dynamic support and resistance within this range. If you notice how the range hasn't really respected the daily 50 too much, last major respect was here. Other than that, although it kind of paused here, it still went through and paused, then went back up. This is the last respect here, which is only a mini respect, was never nothing major as such, and I wouldn't really trade off of it. But would I want to trade through it really? No, not really, especially if you're going to go long in this situation right now. So it's just a wait and see trade at the moment, see how it develops through Tuesday, Wednesday this week, and we'll go on from there really pretty much. The next chart is pound yen, and this chart has again produced a lot of mess, but there is one thing that is a very confusing chart at the moment. So a lot of the yen pairs this week are looking to go long, so Aussie yen long, dollar yen long, CAD yen long, you name it yen, it'll go long by the looks of it. You know, that's what we're waiting for. But pound yen has broken to the downside, and what I think is quite significant about this is the weekly chart. So we had these tweezers in this range which were still testing 38 quite nicely, and we never closed below it. And then you can see here we've got this bearish engulfing candle which closed below 138. So for me, going long pound yen now is a real wait and see at the moment. But the confusing part to this is a lot of other pound pairs are looking bullish. So let me give you an example here. Dollar yen, for example, we have a triple bottom. You could say necklines at the top there, such 126, 127 area, depending what you're kind of looking at. But you could say it there. So that's quite a lot of bullish presence there, though it is unconfirmed, but it's still bullish. This is the downward sloping trend line we've got on the daily, which obviously is close below the daily 50. Again, not the most significant thing in the world, but we are now in the middle of the range, so we may head higher. We also have other pairs like pound Aussie, which is also looking bullish. Pound Swiss at the moment is looking to test a trend line. So a lot of the pound pairs are looking to maybe carry on their bullish presence, but we have to wait and see for that. So it's one of these things where we'll see what happens. Personally, myself, I think pound dollar can still head towards the 120, 129 area, test this range here. That's my personal opinion. If it does do that, it may be that pound becomes a safe haven purely because of what's happening in Europe. And ironically enough, people more scared in Europe want their hold of the pound, which is quite ironic with Brexit. But it's the way the market see things. I hope that it helps you a little bit for the moment, and I will speak to you soon, guys. Thank you very much.